tie, and they're gonna have 7 overtimes, and they both gonna make penetration down to the 5-yard line, and they just go end the game.
Penetration is a wild comment.
There are so many other words that you could have used in that spot.
He did that on purpose.
26. Did he have to say that? Oh man,
Yeah, he did.
He gonna get censored. Oh,
But that's a rule. The one who makes the deepest penetration wins the game.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Where's the disclaimer? You should have. That's your fault. The disclaimer should have been up. That's your fault.
For every platform that is thinking about having myself and Marla on your show.
Oh man, y'all
Please,
made
for the
Crook
love of
show
God,
up.
get
See
a
there?
disclaimer.
That's we was good. Y'all made Crook show up. You said Southern too many times, like the Candy Man, and there goes Crook.
God, Doc, who you got, man?
Yeah, I still don't like either one of the schools, but I'm gonna pick the lesser of two evils. I'm gonna go with the school down there and past Hempstead. I'm gonna go with Prairie View. I still ain't been to this new stadium yet, which it sucks. Even though I'm going down there when Southfield Cliff played Randall for the first game of the season.
Yeah, you get to see the new field.
Yeah.
Zach.
PV.
Man, this I didn't. Oh man.
So they say they're gonna win the game and the fight.
There you go.
So strange things happen in the hole. Matter of fact, Bethune-Cookman say pick a hole, any hole. We got Jackson State.
What did you just say?
Down and Grambling in the hole.
That was way too close to the penetration comment. Like we needed games to pick before you said that.
To skip over it. I know.
They said that last year.
Oh God.
I was hoping.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Gathering of Old Men podcast. I hope you enjoyed that little 2-minute clip. Every now and then there's clips that make me just smile, and watching Blue blush. And
I forgot we did that show right there.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, for everybody that isn't aware, fatmouthsports.net is back up. Again, the filters are working through the content. So if you see content repeating itself, this is temporary. There are scripts running to correct some of the actual original record dates. So it's a whole process. It's fun. Also, being your own client as a programmer, yeah. I'm not sure how you fire yourself, but I was close again this week. But welcome to another edition. A lot of stuff to talk about. I, from time to time, like to peruse social media. I limit, outside of Twitter, I kind of limit the social media that I peruse because my timelines are all kind of jacked up. So, like, for instance, on Instagram, it's either Kaylee's Jill Scott or random women that expose themselves in different ways. And I'm sorry, and FAMU. It's like all FAMU, half-naked women, Jill Scott, Khalees. That's my timeline on Instagram. So I don't be on that.
Go ahead, bro.
I do not do this. Like, I am not on Instagram going like. I just be scrolling when I get on. And I guess I don't get on enough to like curate my algorithm to where I want it to. So when I open it up, it's either Khalees or FAMU or Jill Scott. And then after I scroll a little bit, it'll be just, random half-naked women. On TikTok, It is this young lady named Zuri Bell or something like that. She's one of them half naked chefs. Like what was the girl Cooking with Kaya? She's another Cooking with Kaya type girl. So that's my
That's just
timeline.
a flash. That's a flash in the pan.
Yeah, so that's my timeline on TikTok, and then I have to keep scrolling to get to like the content that I want. So like after I scroll a little bit, I'll get to the FAMU stuff. I'll get to the Florida State stuff on TikTok. But today, I wasn't looking for this. Like I had already had, like if you see the thumbnail, I had already had the topic, the discussions we was gonna have. We're gonna talk about the black athlete. Not only the black athlete, because it's not just black athletes, but the intellectual athlete. And again, just scrolling because I don't like watching other podcasters on podcast day because I don't want their thoughts to intrude into my brain and my thought process. So I just kind of get on TikTok to kind of veg out or whatever. And I was scrolling, and like I get if you follow HBCU content on TikTok, like the HBCU kids, I get a lot of those little TikToks, and I get a lot of the lady that tells you about what to eat around FAMU. I get her a lot, and then I get just random HBCU people and NIL experts and agents and all of that stuff. And I've invited a few people on the show, but today I ran into this. I'm not sure. Well, I'll play the clip and then we'll talk about it.
Sometimes 22 is making over.
Let me go back.
I personally cannot work at an institution where an 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old, sometimes 22, is making over 100,000, let alone 2.5 million.
Wow.
To be at a university, to play the sport that they love, when your admissions and academics and compliance officers are making a fraction of that. I will always be on that side. I can't. I don't support that. And what most schools have done is just added more staff so it doesn't weigh on one person, but that doesn't increase their power. So the people that have got into athletics or has been in athletics is not for the money. It's because we want student athletes to be successful.
Now, what's going on, Mr. Jones? So again, I want to be fair. Let me remove that. I want to be fair. I have, perused their content on their website and on their social media. I do not think this content creator is particularly bad. I don't want to say your name wrong, Miss Richards. So I think it's Tosin Richards.
Yeah, Tosin.
Yeah, I don't have an opinion on her content, positive or negative, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want anybody to think that's where I'm going. Where I'm going is this is a conversation we haven't had.
Well, the thing about what the lady just said, right? She's saying this just from her own mouth that getting the kid to come to your school and paying them X amount of dollars, right? You're not gonna rock with it. But if you think about it, especially for football, right? Especially for football and FBS. And we ain't talking, and let me rephrase FBS instead of FBS. We talk about Power 4 football, where most of your elite athletes are going to like the Georgias, the Ohio States, the Texas A&M, even Florida State. You know what I'm saying? He said that you know, when you think about this, especially for a football player, you gotta understand the level of risk that you're taking as a football player, right? So to me, it's like a kid getting paid $1 million just to go to that school. You know, if that kid gets hurt and he doesn't have a, you know, they don't have a, you know, they want to get to the next level, right? Just think about it. They use that money to, like you said, you can use the money to invest, and mostly you can use the money, you know, it's an insurance, you know, to me, it's insurance purpose. Because that's what it is, especially in college football.
Are we talking about that clip you put in the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to understand that unless they've changed the rules, I know when I was getting recruited, once you sign and you got a school and you going, you are required to carry a life insurance policy. So them using the money as a life insurance policy, no, because they have to carry catastrophic injury insurance unless it has been changed.
Right.
What I wanted to say, I wanted to call it jealousy, but I don't think it's jealousy because they kind of had a point, right? But that goes back to, hey, well, why we pay all these other people $1 million, but a teacher only made $35,000 a year? That is the ways of capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
Entertainment is always gonna make more money than the people that actually make society go around. Second thing is being a professional athlete is when hard work meets luck, right? That's the first thing. But it is also high risk, high reward.
Yep.
Because especially when you're looking at football, those guys risk permanent injury every single Sunday. They risk delayed injury when now that we are actually having serious conversations about CTE.
And now ALS.
Well, but ALS can also be can it be genetic? I have to look. I can't remember.
I think
But yeah,
it might can be genetic though.
so but and
Genetic,
ALS as
new
well.
stuff is, yeah.
CTE is caused by trauma, by physical trauma. ALS is genetic, but again, like here nor there. So that's why they make the money, but what they also have to look at is school administrators. How do I want to say this? I know what I want to say, but I'm trying to not be an asshole because it's still early in the show. There you don't have to stay a school administrator, right? That's the choice. You find something you like it, you enjoy doing it, you move on.
Right.
You don't have, but they don't have. They can have a ceiling, but they cannot because at any given time you can decide I don't want to do this anymore and leave. Go do something else. Where with football players, no, actually, no, that's not what I'm trying to say. Come back to me. I'll take my point because I lost my point earlier today. But that's kind of how I feel about this.
So I'll tell you how I'm going to talk out both sides of my mouth this episode because these are complex issues and they're not just one side or the other. So I like to put stuff in real world examples so I can digest it. I'm a programmer. I get paid a very good wage as a programmer. But I also know my wage as a programmer is not possible without somebody selling something.
Right.
They sell sprockets or something. So they have a product that they are selling and they need somebody to build them an application. I am beholden to my success is directly tied to that salesman's success. Now, I'll relate that to the athletic side of it. These young men bring in either A, hundreds of thousands of dollars for the university, or I'm sorry, I got distracted by Ronaldo maybe scoring. Or you know what, Crook, I ain't thinking about you. Or that athlete at the Power 5 FBS school that just packed your stadium. And I went to Florida State, and I didn't use the Peter Ward example a million times. Packed your stadium on 6 consecutive Saturdays. And now I got somebody in compliance complaining that we just gave a player $2 million. We're getting $50 million or $40 million a year just for playing a sport that we're already gonna play.
But that's what you mean by talking outside of your both sides of your net, because the compliance director not gonna see a damn of it. The football coach is. So as a compliance director, what does that absolutely get me? Nothing.
But that's what I'm saying. It doesn't get the compliance officer anything, but also she said she's there for the athlete's success. So if she's there for the athlete's success, she knows that that athlete has a limited amount of time to monetize their bodies.
They only got 10 years, and the compliance director got 30.
Exactly.
And that 10 years is being gracious. Most people are out of the NFL in what, 5?
No, it like what?
Has
4
it
years?
has it went up 4? So
4 years. Yeah. You talking about when you come in.
You know what, Troy? That was the other point I was trying to make. Thank you for that. A finite amount of time to make money. Thank you. Appreciate you.
When you come in as a rookie, you know most rookies are going to get a 4-year deal, especially in the NFL. And most of those deals ain't guaranteed.
No, you don't get guaranteed. It's rare you get guaranteed money in the NFL is becoming a little bit more common now, but you don't get that until you get till year 6, 7, 8.
Right.
But then you have to be
unless you have a good ass agent.
Yeah.
Who's real good with with the mouthpiece, and him and the owner or the GM talk numbers, you could get a guarantee. I think somebody got a fully guaranteed deal on a rookie deal from this draft class.
It's probably a top 5 pick.
So, but when like you said, you talking about in 4 years, you might be out of the NFL in 4 years.
In 4 years.
In 4 years, if you ain't saved your money within the first year or two, and buckle down on being financially literate.
We know most of them don't. That's the sad, honest truth about it.
Cause it's so funny because I seen some on Twitter, right? And they was talking about CD Lamb and how CD Lamb stays, and I think me and Troy, we were talking about this last time. How CD stays in a house that's worth $500,000, right?
That's a nice. I'll be trying to figure out why people. I'm like, what is
that's a nice fucking house?
That's a nice ass house.
Either he got it built from the ground up, or he, you know what I'm saying. It was when he got there, it was right at the market. So he, you know what I'm saying, he making $100-something million, but he stayed at a $500,000 house. That means that he is living below his means. I mean, you could be flashy with the, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got to be flashy with the jewelry. You could still dress nice and stuff like that. Do be dress it how you want to dress and stuff like that. But if you ain't got the wherewithal to be financially literate, I keep messing that word up. Literate. Then we gonna see you on this show. What was the name of that ESPN 30 for 30?
Going broke.
No, it was called broke.
Everybody was an ibis. I'm sorry, that's not funny.
Just do.
Well, that matches. They school is in the middle of a neighborhood. The school wasn't financially literally enough to not put a school in the middle of a neighborhood.
Danny said she'll be in 30 minutes.
Okay.
And this is about it. You know what? This is a very good topic where if we had Danny on here and she could talk about how this is very good. Damn, these motherfuckers scored.
What'd you watch?
Portugal and Croatia. Yeah, I'm tied it up.
Oh shit. I mean,
Wait,
I don't
hold
know.
on.
I know we
There was a goal that was offside. So there's another goal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
we have. I mean, we talk about athletes and money all the time. Like you got OBJ saying $100 million ain't no money, and I'm like, excuse me, sir.
To a regular person, that's money to us.
Right,
To a
but
regular person,
he didn't come out of the NIL era, so that was money to him.
OBJ he's always lived above his means though, because he
You
always
ain't
thought he
running
was gonna
around
be
with
there.
rappers as friends, and rappers can rap for 20 years. You got
But
10 years, buddy.
but when you
Ryan
playing
and
in $1 million necklaces, it shows that you don't respect money.
Yep.
Like you got diamonds in your ears playing football.
and it's
Like
just like Beast Mode. Beast Mode said he ain't touched none of his NFL money.
He lived out
nope.
his endorsement money.
He lives off his endorsement money. So what did they tell you? They said that because of where he came from, he from Oakland. You know what I'm saying? He from Oakland. He from East Oakland to be exact. That he don't know anything about money and stuff like that. But the dude went to fucking California.
Okay.
He went to UC Berkeley.
Let's put a pin in that, right? Because
Yeah.
we gotta talk about Beast Mode and Jaylen Brown in the same conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Because
well,
they're the
hold on. We're
same
gonna
person.
get to Jaylen Brown later. We're gonna
But
get to Jaylen Brown
no,
later.
we are. But when you talk about smart athletes who ownership hates, Beast Mode is one of them. When he was in Seattle, he was managing half of the team's portfolios,
Mm-hmm.
and he was the running back. They didn't. And imagine if I'm a team owner, right? I'm getting kickbacks from my homeboy that probably owns what is that, a Herb Jones, a David Jones? What the hell is the name of that damn company? It's a Elwood Jones. And my homeboy probably owned Elwood Jones, so I'm gonna send all of these dudes over here so he can manage their portfolio, and then he just gonna give me some on the back end. But here comes Beast Mode, bro. I manage your portfolio, and you ain't got to pay me the full fee that you gonna pay Elwood Jones.
Yeah. I do. I want to say this, right? I'll tell you why that whole clip took me aback. Very loudly without saying it, it was either saying, A, I want a commission for helping these athletes, or B, we should be getting kickbacks. That was part of it that made me, it just didn't sit right with me. But it's, you know how somebody it's like when your pastor say, hey, my car broke down, but I want a brand new Mercedes Benz. That's kind of how it felt to me. Like it's coming from, I see what you're saying. I see the need.
I see what you got right now. You pocket watching. That's what it is.
Yeah, it just didn't feel right. It just didn't feel right.
And so here's the thing. Here's the thing about this, though, right? NIL comes from third-party collectors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most of them come from majority of them come from third-party collectors.
I want
to
say this. I'm assuming they talk about rev share too.
And revenue share. That has nothing to do with what the state tells you that you're going to get paid. You work for a state. You work for a state institution. Even a private institution, you still work. You know, you still gonna get the state or whoever is in charge of your university or college is going to tell you this is how much we're going to pay you. Working working on doing work study. going to a state university, they're gonna tell you, hey, we can't pay you no more than X amount of dollars. That's why I always tell folks when I was store manager, I always tell people, if you leave here and you get you another job, make sure that you learn how to negotiate what your value is. Because if you don't open your mouth and tell these folks, hey, I know you try to pay me $15 an hour, but I know that I'm worth 17, or you try to pay me $45,000, but I know I'm worth $55,000. And if you don't know how to negotiate, and if y'all negotiate, you come into into a median of where your number is and where their number is, then you did what you did. You did your job. But if you don't open your mouth, then you just gonna get fleeced by you're gonna get fleeced by their job. They gonna tell you this is how much you are worth. And that's one thing I never did tell somebody. Even if you never worked in a day in your life, I will never tell you, man, you only work $10 an hour. No, I'm gonna tell you. You want to negotiate? Let's negotiate. Because I used to get the green light from my district manager. My district manager used to tell me, hey, these folks, some people gonna negotiate, some people not gonna, they're not gonna open their mouths. And our job is not to, most people's job is, most companies, their sole purpose is to pay you pennies on the dollar.
And again, I want to make sure everybody. Go ahead, Marlo.
That's why I can't work for nobody. I can't work for nobody. Yeah, I have I will have to pay you to come to work for me. I was like, well, you won't be making no money.
But when you got your own company, right? You got your own company. You hire people, and do you lowball folks when you hire your people to your for a job site?
Absolutely. I know the value. I've been doing this a long time, so I know the value of the work to be performed, and usually if I'm subbing something out, I already know a number. Now, if you are around that number, then we're good. If you're above that number, you gonna have to tell me why I should pay you more to get something that I know I could get done for that number. Like, yeah, I'm not just gonna say no, but I'm gonna look at you with a side eye though.
I mean, but that's the bid process in operations.
Yeah.
So not operations, construction. Jesus.
Yeah.
So
It's the same.
I mean,
it's one and the
it's
same.
the same. So if you feel like you and your crew can get this job done for 20 grand, and this other man over here talking about he need 40, the job going to you. Now, if you undercut your own prices, that's a you problem. That's not a me problem.
Absolutely.
You tell me how much it's gonna cost you and your crew to do that, and I'm gonna say yes, I got the budget for it, or I don't have the budget for it, and we're gonna move on.
And I've been doing this long enough that if your price too low, you won't get the job anyway.
All right, because I
'Cause
know your shit finna be janky.
I know it ain't gonna work.
I done told y'all half of the new money I get now in contracts is because these people done went out and found them a vibe coder to build their apps. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. But again, this was a needed conversation because we have not heard from, and we're not saying all administrators feel like this. We just haven't seen anybody say that in the public forum with
Because
that,
they won't. You should not. That is a conversation that you have with your homeboys and your friends while y'all at home and not on the internet. Everything should not be put on the internet because they gonna take it the wrong way.
and to be fair, there is other clips from this conversation, but they put the clip out there. I didn't. Don't shoot the messenger. They put the clip out there. It is now a discussion. So,
but when you say you won't work at an institution that pays an athlete thousands
more
of
than you,
dollars, that's the you problem.
Then you ain't finna be working nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. That's the you problem.
This about to be your grand opening, grand closing. You ain't finna be working nowhere.
I was my great grandma used to tell me, ain't no one mic don't stop no show, man.
Nope.
And they ain't gonna stop mine. And I tell people, don't let people affect you about, you know what I'm saying, about how to get your money, because if you do that, then you just simple.
We are in a era where we are trying to monetize athletics as much as possible. And when you monetize athletics, you also cost cut. Putting yourself in a position to be cost cut, like one of the things that irritate me about this era in software is that people think everything can be AI. So when people start making comments like this, you have idiots that don't think, oh, well, this is a one-off comment, or they think, oh, though, this is the thought process of the industry. We got to head off this problem before it becomes a problem. It's not a problem. I promise you it's not a problem. This is just that person. This is not a problem. But some genius is going to go, you know what? I can write an AI to do the entire academic advising process. No, the fuck you can't.
And it's going to hallucinate like a motherfucker, and y'all going to be fucked, friend.
Right. So I am not the gatekeeper to head off these conversations. I'm not. I like to ask questions and put it out there. Sometimes when I ask questions, I cause problems. But I want us to think about the stuff that affects our universities while we enter or continue to go through this new era of sports. We are talking about HBCUs need to do more to attract athletes to our institutions, which is going to require NIL. And that doesn't mean they don't like your institutions, but if they are asking for simple things, and again, the average FCS NIL deal is like $30,000. And I'm sure HBCUs it's way less, but we won't know those numbers. So
why are they popping fireworks and the sun still shining?
Oh man, you know what? We was talking about that last night. So again, nothing to disparage that lady. It was just, that's an interesting conversation. Let's have a conversation. Now, Jesus. We gotta have a conversation. And I didn't think, actually I did think, but I didn't think the NBA would be so brazen with it. And what I mean by that is there was some trades going on in the NBA.
Fuck Pat Riley.
There was some trades in the NBA. And a lot of them confused. Some confusing trades. Some confusing free agent signings. But nothing that absolutely goes, what the fuck? Like the Boston Celtics sending Jaylen Brown to the Philadelphia 76ers for a Happy Meal.
We could have had Jaylen Brown in Miami for what the fuck we gave the Bucks for old ass Giannis.
This is very true.
We probably could have kept one of them draft picks.
You could have kept the draft pick, and you could have kept Tyler Hero.
Nah, we would have had to send Hero to get Jaylen Brown. That was just gonna happen. And yes, I wanted his ass out of Miami too. That's why I ain't saying he could stay.
Mm. So what you do with Andrew
Why
Wiggins?
why
You
why wouldn't why wouldn't he go to Miami? It's fucking Miami. What are we talking about? And there's no state income taxes in the state of Florida. What are you talking about? An international airport and it's damn cruise ship capital. You can be anywhere in the world in 3 hours from Miami.
I'm glad you brought that up. There is a whole lot of conversations that surrounds this thing. But here's one of the things that kind of pissed me off, and I'll play the clip and we'll get back to it. Oh wait, hold on. Let me go back. I didn't hit the sound. My bad.
Jaylen Brown, I had 2 NBA sources tonight, 2 people in the league, one an executive, one a scout, say that Jaylen Brown it's a disease. He suddenly thinks he's the smartest guy in every room he's in. I've worked with people in the media. It's really, you get into a really bad space. You make a lot of money. Suddenly you're absolutely sure. You don't want to listen to your bosses. You don't want to listen to consultants. You don't want to listen to teammates. Jaylen's kind of, and by the way, this was, one executive told me, this was always a little bit of Jaylen Brown's personality, kind of the smartest guy in the room, and live streaming and throwing it out there. And that's just not a good space. It used to be nothing good happens after 3 a.m. Nothing good happens when pro athletes live stream. It's just trouble. Stay away from it. You need PR people. Even what I do, when you're emotional, when you're in a terrible mood, don't go to live streaming. Don't just riff. It's just trouble. And they wanted to get him out. But here's my theory on it.
Oh wait, let me finish his theory. Let me finish.
Brad Stevens looks at the league, and he looks at Denver and Milwaukee, and they got a title and they cling to their team. And the new CBA doesn't allow it. He wanted to get out of that Jaylen Brown contract. And he looked at it and he thought, okay, we got our title. Denver got their title. OKC got their title. Milwaukee got their title. Don't do Milwaukee. Don't do Denver.
All right. So, couple things, right?
You gonna say it or you want me to say it?
We gotta get some background on Colin. Hold on, we gotta get some background on Colin Cowherd. The reason Colin Cowherd is no longer on ESPN is because he shot his mouth off about the players of the Dominican Republic. Right? That's one. 2. I'm not putting all of this on Colin Cowherd because there are people who run the reporters and get them to say the things that they can't say out in open air. But Colin Cowherd regurgitating that is a problem. There are people on ESPN that has alluded to it, but ain't say it out loud for obvious reasons. There are dog whistles being blown when you start saying stuff like that. And I'm not saying it's all racial because we had Josh Rosen, who was a better quarterback than 85% of the people in his draft, but he didn't last but 1 season in Arizona. We can also talk about how coming out of college, Myles Garrett, people was questioning whether or not he was dedicated to football because he wanted to be a rocket scientist. So we need. I just want to set the table so we have an honest conversation. But Colin Cowherd,
I want to add, they've had a couple of NFLers to leave because they were actual rocket scientists and they said bye.
Yeah,
I mean, let's put it like this: Myles Garrett talking about wanting to be a rocket scientist. He went to Texas A&M. It's an engineering school. He went for engineering. It's the same thing with Von Miller. Von Miller went to Texas A&M and majored in agricultural science.
D-Lo, he talked to an actual GM that said that because when Jaylen Brown was going into the draft, that was the narrative that they were running with. They were, he's going to get bored. For people that don't know Jaylen Brown, he speaks 7 languages. He plays the guitar. He was captain of the chess club when he was at Cal. He was the youngest lecturer at MIT. He has lectured at Howard. Not Howard. He has lectured at Harvard. He has a master's degree. I think he got to the NFL with a master's degree. So they already knew that he was smart. The dog whistle is it goes back to dumb black jocks. You don't want to listen to me because I know that you are smarter than me. So you're not gonna listen to anything that I got to say. So
Or
this
what?
narrative with Jaylen Brown is nothing new.
Or what's the other narrative? What was Megan Kelly? What she said? Shut up and shoot.
Shut up and
Shut up
dribble.
Shut up and dribble. It's the same thing. It's
Yes,
the same thing.
he is a literal genius. He is a genius. Again, we've talked about Miles Garrett on this. Just talked about Miles Garrett. It's the two other guys. It's a few other guys that I would think of their names in a minute, but they left the NFL to go work at MIT and be actual
I know,
rocket
but one of
scientists.
them was an offensive line. He was an offensive
He was an
lineman.
offensive lineman. Yeah.
He retired
hmm
and went back to school.
Yes.
And he was studying mathematics.
He was studying. Space. It's a dumb name. I can't. Ethereal mathematics or something. It's something about the math of space. I thought it was crazy but cool at the same fucking time. Like it was a dude. He played football for UCLA. His name is Dr. Dakota something. He is a shit. I think what the hell he is in a minute, but it's something with space. And then it's a current D lineman. He is pretty much telling them, y'all got one more year, maybe two, and I am going to med school because I want to be a neurosurgeon. So you better get it while the getting is good now because I'm out.
No, let's talk about this. Hey, Troy, yo fellow Seminole, Myron Rowe.
Myron Rowe, a
Myron
Rhodes
Rowe.
scholar, a literal Rhodes scholar.
Let's talk about that. Like a lot of people did not like the fact that he chose to go to England, to Oxford, England, to study.
But that's because those are the people that one, they're not smart, and they're not. I don't want to say they're not smart. They're not smart, and they wanted to be athletes, but did not have either A, didn't have the dedication, or B, did not have the natural talent. So how dare you shit on my dream? That is literally all it is.
It is in my Lord and Savior's year of 2026, still having conversations that was surrounding Robert Smith.
Brandon Aubrey is an engineer. Joshua Dobbs is an aerospace engineer. John Urschel, that's who I was thinking about.
Yeah, that's him.
He's a professor in the MIT department of mathematics.
Because he went to Penn State, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one went to Penn State. You're talking about Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown he's from Georgia. And he ain't from the sticks of Georgia. He from near Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken. And like it just my whole thing is when he was at Cal, it just like let's just talk about it like we said with Beast Mode, Jaylen Brown, Deshaun Jackson, Justin Forsett, Keenan Allen.
Hold on, you saying all those names went to school? Let's talk about that.
Wait a minute, hold on. Tony Gonzalez, Jason Kidd.
You keep naming where they went to school.
They went to Cal.
So University of California athletes who are in an academic environment, even if they weren't the brightest, you can't just keep having them in academic environments and them not want knowledge. Like, what are we expecting here?
This goes back to a conversation that we had last December about ensuring that athletes, especially young Black athletes, have interests outside of sports. Because we just said it earlier, they have a 10-year they have a 10-year window if they play in the NFL, and they have maybe a 12-year window if they play in the NBA. Maybe. But they need other stuff to do outside of sports because sports are not guaranteed. So here we are with all of these black athletes that have interests outside of sports, and they just so happen to be smarter than you. Now it's a problem. We just talked about Brickenshaw is a damn nurse
The
because he was
Brickenshaw
raised by
Ferguson.
nurses, and he wanted to be a nurse. He's a 6'9" nurse.
Or let's talk about let's talk about, if we want to go back, let's talk about Cap. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah.
Damn near was the smartest in the room at UCLA.
He was the smartest.
He was the smartest in the room.
Let me take that back. He was the smartest.
He was the smartest in the room.
I know he ain't. I know he's not black, but Bill Walton was an anomaly, but he was smart as fuck for who he was.
Again, those dudes went to school in California when California was the think capital of the United States. Like, they were on the forefront of forward thinking, so they weren't gonna be dumb athletes. Like nobody. I don't wish Jonathan Isaac on anybody's work. Like nobody, and it is a personal shot at Jonathan Isaac because he said some stupid shit, but
in which he's gone back to Orlando. He signed back to Orlando Magic too.
That's Marlo people. But will say absolutely dumb stuff. But you have an athlete who is thought provoking, who says what he feels and means what he says, and you have an issue with him because he live streams. You do know that most of the future D1 athletes play video games and live stream on Twitch.
No, Troy, that's not the problem. They cannot say what the problem is. They can't say what the problem. So I have to find this little thing and say that is my problem. You know what? You know what? I told y'all to wear white socks and you wore black socks. So now you are fired because of your socks. You see how dumb that sounds? But because I cannot say, you want to know why you're not in Boston? Because you're smarter than me. It's not only because you're smarter than me, because if you were white and smarter than me, I would parade you around as the model athlete. People, this is who your kids should be. He is averaging 30 points a game. He's an all-star. He graduated from Cal. He has won us a championship. I can't parade you and put you on a pedestal like that because you're black. And now all of these other black athletes gonna say, well, shit, if he can do it, I can do it too. And then I lose institutional control.
And here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about with Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown became the president of the Players Association too.
MVP, youngest VP ever.
And he negotiated his own deal. You the one, Brad Stevens. Y'all the one who signed off on it. You gave him that $300 million deal. You're the one who gave him that $300 million deal. He knew what he was worth.
I have a question.
Find what your worth is and motherfucking double it and charge them fuck niggas tax on it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'll ask a question for the panel. Is it possible that the GM of the Boston Celtics got a job he didn't deserve and is threatened by a man who is smarter than him? Outsmarted him? Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't thinking crazy. Because if they couldn't, because this is where they put it out. The analytics say that Jaylen Brown wasn't a good fit for their team at the contract number that they gave him. Well, who gave him the motherfucking contract?
Your dumbass team president.
Yeah, you're the one who signed off on it. So don't get mad at him.
Brad Stevens was a bad coach. And then y'all put him in the
coach, but he wasn't even the coach then. He was the GM. We decided off on that.
I'm saying he was a bad coach, then became the GM, failed up.
That's because white people always fail up.
Danny Ainge handed it off to him. Danny Ainge
And then they got the fuck up out of Dodge because
he got up out of Dodge. So if you think about it, like it's your own doing for signing two dudes to two Supermax deals for $300 million each.
Hey, I part of me wants to apologize for the harsh language that I'm using, but I'm not. I'm a mama's child. I'm gonna say how I feel. Contrary to what Marlo think that I be trying to be political all the time, I'm gonna say what I feel.
What? You be trying to be political?
You said I be trying to be political.
I'm gonna tell you another dude that's smart. That's smarter than what most people think. Goddamn, Miles Turner is smart as fuck.
Yeah.
Miles Turner is smart as hell. He only spent 1 year at University of Texas, but he is smarter than what other people, what you would think, man. Like, the generation that we got right now, like you said, they need to find something out, outside of basketball.
That also.
Go ahead.
Just saying.
Damn. This game is over with.
Losing in the 94th minute is crazy. Crazy on a header.
Yeah.
On a header. Okay.
No, that is peak World Cup.
Oh man.
That is peak World Cup right there.
That's entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's me, and I'm gonna just derail the podcast for a second. If it's me, it's that time still ticking. Bitch, get y'all ass up. Quit celebrating. The game ain't over.
Yep.
Spot the ball. I'm going to the ref. Spot ball. All that motherfucking celebrating, we got time.
They ain't got no penalty minutes.
It's
they got 10 minutes. They got 10 extra minutes.
Yeah, they got some penalty minutes, so this ain't over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all talking about kickball.
We're talking about FIFA, international football.
I have never known them to pub up an international kickball game the way they pub this shit.
What are you talking about? The entire world plays this sport.
Do they?
Well, get ready for the next two in the next 2 years because the Women's World Cup come around too.
And then the Olympics.
And then the Olympics.
Not even 2 years. I think they start in
the women play next year. The Women's World Cup is always the year before the Olympics.
Yeah.
Man.
But yes, kickball.
Whatever. Croatia's losing this game. They doing all that dancing and the ball is in they side of the field. That's not gonna work. But it always, and we don't, let's just be honest, okay? For the people who are concerned that people are looking for things to be mad about, we don't go looking for this. The people who, there were people that wanted Colin Cowherd to know that this was the issue. Nobody was playing a race card. People ran to the races to let you know this was a race issue. There you go, Mr. Jones. There you go. Tell Marlo. Tell him, damn it. 96% of the world loves soccer.
I was finna cuss. I just picked my mama up, so I'm not gonna cuss. But
hey, mama, say hi.
You bitch is crazy.
Didn't you just
Mama
cuss?
Trust say hi.
He said, I almost cussed in front of my
She
mom.
said, hey.
And then proceeded to cuss.
Can we play another? Can we do something that's another race card? And I seen this clip earlier today, right before we got on. So this was in the world of baseball. So the Washington Nationals right-hander Cade Cavalli and the Red Sox first baseman Wilson Contreras each have been suspended 7 games for the roles in a benches clearing brawl at Fenway on Tuesday night. Major League Baseball said Thursday. In addition, Nationals pitcher Miles McCullers received a 5-game suspension, and Red Sox outfielder Nate Eaton got a 3-game ban. Each player was also fined an undisclosed amount. So basically, where this came down from was Cavalli was pitching to Contreras, right? And he struck out Contreras. And after he struck him out, he told him to quote unquote sit down, boy. Yeah, you heard what I said.
No, I'm looking at the clip right now.
I saw that, and when he started whooping his ass, I was like, rightfully so.
No,
oh wow, they tied the game up.
Told you, 1-over.
This has been a great World Cup. God damn.
Don't tell Marlo. Don't tell Marlo.
It's about to go into penalty, extra minutes.
Oh, no, it's penalty kicks now.
No, it's going to extra time.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm at 99. I'm at 99 and 13 seconds. So, but let me go ahead and play this clip because, yeah. It's always bad when the dude got a bat in his hand walking to the mound.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he hit it with the helmet. Oh, yeah. It's up now.
And again, he earned that ass
Called that dude, called him a boy.
Why the relief play? Hold on.
Oh yeah. It went.
Oh, it was on site.
The relief pitchers. What y'all doing?
Cool. I mean, I ain't pitching today. By the time the suspension, it'll be my time to pitch. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go ahead and unpack this and be honest about it.
Well, I feel like every week we talk about the racism in baseball, and that's why it's down. Let it be.
So Wilson Contreras is Venezuelan.
Yep.
But if you look at him, he could pass on being black. Venezuelan are pretty much dark-skinned people like us.
But in Venezuela, boy, is the same.
It's the same as it is here.
Here, that's what I'm saying. And he had a right to react the way that he reacted. And if he wanted to scrap, he had a right to scrap with his ass too.
Just like,
oh my God. And say it was outside. They really want him to. That's crazy.
Well, they've had 4 offside goals tonight in this match. But the thing about it is you can't really complain because they got a system to where it ain't just a ref eyeballing. They can go to replay and be like, no, the laser show, his shoulder was over.
Yeah.
When they took away from Cristiano Ronaldo, his shoulder was
earlier. So Cade Cavalli is starting pitcher for the Nationals. He's out of Oklahoma. He's originally from Tulsa. He went to Oklahoma. His season stats right now are he has 5 wins on 4 losses.
No. You hold on.
Let me read the rest of it. His ERA is sitting at a 3.69. He has over 100. He has over 100 strikeouts right now, and his WHIP is 1.33, which is tied for 50th. He is tied for 20th with his strikeouts. He is 31st with ERA, and he is tied for 57th. So to me, you needed to get your ass whooped.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all can see that. I highlighted that. I hope y'all can see that. Real quick. I'm just gonna say this. I rarely did they just tie the fucking game up? They did. I don't, and Marlo can tell you, I do not like using this word because when you use this phrase, it's up. We got to go outside. But fuck nigga, what you mean? I'm extremely tore up about the way that things were perceived. If you call me a boy, if you call a grown ass man of color a boy, it is up.
You getting your ass whooped.
We're not having good conversation. We're not having a beer and having an Obama summit. We ain't doing none of that.
It's on site. I don't care if you got to go outside or not. I'm gonna knock your ass out on site.
Ali Sadiq say never whoop a man in front of his people.
Bullshit.
If you call me a boy,
where you started is where I'm gonna fucking finish it.
I'm gonna finish it.
I was raised by a man that had zero toleration for disrespect. He didn't give a fuck if he was in church. If he was in church, you could move the pews and tell the pastor to close his eyes.
I was a very young boy. I don't think I was older than 7. And a guy at the grocery store called my granddaddy by his government name and not Mr. White. And that man said, Dave, how you doing? And I crashed all the way out. My granddaddy had to take me out them people's store. Because who is you talking to? If I can't call him Dave, you motherfucking show can't call him Dave. Right. Disrespect should never be tolerated. Ever. On that level. And if you know, you know. It is nothing worse that we have to deal with as people of color to the dog whistle racism. I would much rather you walk around with a Klan robe on. Did they took the goal or they counted it? I don't know. But I don't be the punk shit. Like I talk about being at Florida State all the time. The one thing that I did cherish when I was at Florida State, the racists that was racist, they was racist 24/7. They ain't play no games. That's what they was 24/7. The ones that wanted to ride the fence and say little slick shit, they didn't say it back then. Because back then, my people was a little different. So this whole new era of I'm gonna say whatever I want to say when I want to say it, gotta start coming with consequences. And I'm not advocating violence, but I'm advocating.
I am
absolutely advocating consequences. Somebody mama look good. Hey, y'all did y'all hear the notification from my phone a little bit after we went live? Haley's had went live.
I'm sick of you.
I didn't listen. I was again, as I'm trying to get more about content on all the social media platforms, I am now getting notifications. I'm getting notifications on Facebook that I didn't used to get. Some of them real good. Like I saw a notification that I never saw that my mother like was bigging me up for taking her to lunch, her and my cousin to lunch one day. So like it's some good notifications and it's some bad notifications. And the police have notifications, and I kept my composure. I ain't my phone and look at see. That's growth.
Okay. All right. Whatever you say.
Hey, and Orlando, I was trying not to say that underneath the school basketball post. But everybody know what I was trying to say without saying it. And here you go.
What the hell you saying?
I was like, I want to ask the question, but I ain't gonna ask the question.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, you know what? We gonna keep scrolling.
Yeah, I was like, because I was gonna ask the question, but the question, no, because I'm gonna send them a media request, and I don't need nobody sending me back a screenshot of me asking what her mom looked like. I don't need that. So I didn't post that.
It was her. I mean, it wasn't like you was being creepy. You asked about her mama, not her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, no, don't be trying to get me in trouble. I get in trouble enough on my own. I don't need help from nobody. By the way, apparently, I made a good purchase of the team because that nice blonde haired lady was like, oh, I can come out here and hang out. No, the fuck you can't. No, you can't. You know what? I need to get a lock for the fence. That's what I need to do. I need to get a lock for the fence. I need my own space. Crook, I answered the question. I answered the question. Well, no, I didn't answer the question. I asked the question. I went back and saw her commitment. And yeah, mama's okay. Yeah.
So mama not white, because I was about to say that. Oh, and I was like, that would not be nice.
No. So yeah. But anyway, but you young Florida State brothers out there, y'all might need to yeah, she started. Y'all might need to find y'all a wife on the basketball team.
Nah, they probably out there looking at the Beckies. You know how your fellow brethren over there get down.
Do you know? No, little baby, what? She cannot. It is no. She got her own space that she commandeered from me. She got a whole. It ain't even a man cave no more. She just got a whole room that she has commandeered for herself. That's it. And for those who don't know, in the early part of our relationship, or I'm sorry, the new part of our relationship, after we got married, my wife was unaware of how we act on the podcast. And so in the middle of the podcast, she was sending me texts talking about stop yelling. Why y'all so loud? It ain't that funny. Like, she was sending me that. So, I'm a good husband. I solve problems. I solved the problem. Now that I done solved the problem, she done made it a new problem. So
they tend to do that, because I remember when we were out of town and I was on the show and she was like, y'all always act like that. Why y'all so loud? Why you so loud? Why y'all cuss so much? I was like, you asking the wrong questions.
So, but then when her people at her job be like, did you know he interviewed that coach? Or did you know he talked to this coach? Then it's, oh, you interviewing coaches? That's so good. You know what? I'm gonna stop because I know this is gonna come back up at some point. By the way, them people at Tampa General Hospital, y'all some snitches. I said it. Next time I catch y'all on break too long, I'm gonna call you boss. Since we snitching, we gonna snitch. But Jesus. Well, this game got kind of chippy. And since Marlo in here, I guess we can say I feel like we're gonna get to the round of 16.
Finally.
We are in round 16. We won yesterday.
Oh, we won yesterday. We're gonna get to the
finally, because I'm like, if we get put the fuck out in America, fire everybody.
Shit, that's what they did last time.
Yeah.
We got it. I don't want to be crazy and be like, we're gonna make it to the final four.
No, I ain't saying that. I ain't saying all that.
At least get to the Elite Eight. I think we got enough talent to get to the Elite Eight. After the Elite Eight, it gets serious.
Hey, Troy, you know, Ball Greasy going on tour with an orchestra.
Really?
Yes,
That's gonna be different.
he's gonna be in Jacksonville in August.
So we family, right? We family.
Yeah.
I have not seen Ali Sadiq live, and I want to see him live. So he just dropped his tour dates, right?
Shout out to my friend, brother.
He just dropped his tour dates. He is in Tallahassee on September the 6th.
Really?
You know where we're gonna be at September the 6th?
Yeah.
In Miami.
Mm-hmm.
The mother of my oldest kids is an Ali Sadiq fan. I have conversations about my youngest daughter and my oldest son a lot because you don't stop raising your kids once they get grown. I just want y'all to know that.
No, we get dumber the older we get.
Mm-hmm. So what happens is we have an interesting relationship. She just say shit to me. And so, for instance, when I say me and the boys are gonna go to this game, like when I talk about how I'm going to Jackson for my birthday with just me and Marlo, she will say shit like, "Where's your wife?" So that's her conversation. So I'm like, dang, I want to go see Ali Sadiq. She was like, "Oh, he gonna be here. You should take me." And I said, "Where's my wife?" Because I'm a smart ass.
Mm-hmm.
But I find it interesting that it's no longer the Tampa Improv. I forgot what the name of it is now, but the comedy club that's in Ybor City. What the fuck y'all doing? Ali been to Florida a million times and ain't been to Tampa once. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
He went to Tampa, but he went to Tampa at the other little. It's not the high end club. It's just a local club. But what we doing? He should be in Tampa every time.
Hey, you probably not gonna be nowhere near Ybor City this weekend, are you?
Oh hell no! No.
Shit. Let me call I'm gonna have to holler at my cousin.
What you want something from the pickup bar?
Yeah, they rolling 250s. They hand rolling 250s this weekend.
I'll probably try and get down there during the daytime.
If you go, let me know. Because I know it's gonna be stupid.
Look, hold on, little baby. He was at home. Was he at homecoming last year? You know what? I had that blonde hair.
I don't remember homecoming last year.
Homecoming was a blur. The only thing I can tell you about homecoming was the game and how I got in trouble at the day party. That's what I can tell you about homecoming. And I'm gonna do it again this year.
Amen.
Oh, Ball Grease was at homecoming. Okay, yeah. Yes.
Shit.
Nah,
I ain't go. We ended up going to see T-Pain because he was on his 20 year tour.
Hey man, leave EA alone, man. EA good people. EA good people. Yeah, man, Ali Sadiq, his shows are very, very interesting. Hey, I'll listen. I won't give me some grace when I talk about this, but this is funny to me. Somebody posted the WNBA All-Star voting average poll. The players ranked Caitlin Clark average 11. And you idiots tried to say that it was because they jealous of her.
No, what Doc said last week? Ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie.
And what I'm not in the business of doing is telling professionals when they wrong. Unless you're a politician, they be wrong. But yeah, ball don't lie.
So I just,
Her and for people that don't understand, those are her peers saying she's 11. Her peers.
Meaning the peers are saying that she ain't good.
Thank you.
And Angel Reese saying it's disrespectful that the Dream don't have any all-star starters. Let's look at let me look at the standings before I chime in on this. I want to make sure that
ain't they in the top of the division?
They are. They are.
Oh man.
I honestly I think I'm not upset with Aaliyah Boston being named the starter. I think Caitlin Clark being a starter is insane. I think Jessica Shepard from Dallas being a starter is also insane.
They're leading the Eastern Conference and they don't have a starter.
Right.
Ain't Jessica Shepard? Ain't she like top 5 in rebounds?
Yeah, but if you gonna ask me who should start, Jessica Shepard or Angel Reese, it's always gonna be Angel Reese.
I'm gonna say Angel Reese, and I'll say Shepard come off the bench.
Right. So right now you have 3 teams with 3 players and they not in the top. You got 1 team with 2 players. No, you got 2 teams with 2 players, and then everybody else is 1-1. Stewart being the only starter from New York makes sense.
What? Not Sabrina? Not even the starter.
Sabrina has been up and down this year. Sabrina played her best game the other night in the Commissioner's Cup all season. So, and Asia Wilson is Asia Wilson.
This her 8th time being an All-Star, right?
Yeah.
She been in the All-Star game ever since she was a rookie.
Yep. And to this ain't gonna hear Vegas not gonna hear this, but somebody need to be traded. I'm gonna say Jewel Lord. L and KB. Package them together, give them the hell out of Vegas. Y'all failed Jackie Young the other night in the Commissioner's Cup. That's all I got to say. I'll say
That's
something.
Too much. That's too much to go around though in Vegas.
What? Too much
You
what?
got Jewel Lloyd.
Jewel Lloyd has forgotten how to play basketball most of the year. She's not hitting shots. And
you got Kennedy Carter coming off the bench, scoring 15 points a game off the bench.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it's like it's almost like you said, pick your poison, but
no, but that's the point, Doc. You don't have to pick your poison when Jewel Lloyd is scoring like 4 points a game. You don't have to worry about him. And I think the Commissioner's Cup game was Kennedy Carter's first game back from being she wasn't in it, she was just out sick.
See, I don't want to crash out about the Aces because the last time I crashed out on the Aces, they went on a fucking second half run and then won the title.
They're about to go on another one because they about to be pissed off over this All-Star selection.
Because Asia should not be the only person on the team. Well, let's wait till the reserves. Let's wait for the reserves and then see what's what. After we have the reserves, then we'll, that's something different. Definitely something different. But I'm gonna give everybody an update before we take a quick commercial. Earlier this year, we were working on the Roku channel. The software is done, the programming is done, but some of my recovery took a little bit longer than I wanted, so I couldn't launch it when I wanted to, and then I got to rewrite some code. Again, this is all a part of the when we relaunched the website, move content over to our own servers. This is all the whole process, and it wouldn't matter if I had 20 people or if it was just me. It's all scripts, so it's got to run, and then I got to check. Once I get the thumbs up from Roku, the channel will be live. I just got to make some changes to make sure that I'm compliant. Other than that, the Roku channel, by football season, the Roku channel will be up. The new streaming software we will be using and testing with other podcasts. I'm going to reach out to some other podcasters. And then my personal favorite, we will be doing for every stadium that we go to this year, whoever y'all tailgate guy is, we doing a special on that tailgate guy. Now, if you have multiple tailgate guys, we'll figure something out. But whoever your tailgate guy is, when we show up in town, we doing a special on your tailgate guy. So whoever is in Jackson, we're gonna have a few FAMU people because we're gonna be there multiple games. Jackson, I don't know who's gonna come down to Miami from South Carolina State, so I'll get with Corbin and see who is gonna come down from them. I'm trying to think what other away games we got. Hell Wildcats. We're gonna do that.
I was about to say we'll go to Hell Wildcat. I'm not dealing with nobody else from that damn school.
We're going to Hell Wildcat, but I just want us to get into the mindset of our games are not just games; they're events. The conversations when it comes to Black college football, especially with SWAC football, is that we just pomp and circumstance. No, you're going to a full-blown event. You're not just paying for the football team. Like our media rights shouldn't be just the football team. Leading people on the media
I didn't know he said something crazy.
Yeah, he did. The media rights deal should be about the event because you're getting a full production and it's not being taken advantage of by ESPN. Y'all just showing up, filming the game, and kicking rocks. You need to have game day at an event. Tennessee State and Jackson State game day need to be there. Or, whoever your broadcast team is going to be, they already going to be there all day. Give them 30 minutes to preview the game. We should not be seeing game day at James Madison and South Dakota State. I'm just using that as an example. Nobody wants to see that. So,
I mean, but that's because for some reason, I don't know why the perception around HBCU football and game day is that like we don't go all out like these other schools. Like we don't be at the stadium at 7, 8 a.m. for a 6 o'clock game, 5 o'clock game, getting ready. Like we don't like. I don't understand why the perception is we are not just we're not on the fanatical level like the white folks, but we are. Probably even worse.
We are.
I've been arguing with them damn alley cats all year. Already.
I'll say this, and it's not any disrespect to the Ibis people, but I can't have back and forth with the Ibis people all year long. They ain't won no ACC championships. I have the trump card every time they get one off. I got the trump card. You've been in ACC 22 years. When you gonna win one? Again.
Hey, who is this? Who is this that you? Who is this?
Wait, what are you talking about?
In the group chat, right above.
Oh, for everybody that don't know, we have rivalry group chats. Whoa, the group chat just got jumping. What just happened? Well, I'll wait for that to load. Her, leave them people alone. Leave them people alone. Hey, we have a difficult time getting Bethune-Cookman people on the show.
I don't know why.
Oh, Jesus. I ain't saying it's us. We the reason why we have a hard time getting Cookman people on the show. We do.
Well, I mean, if you can't crack, you tell better jokes. I don't know what else to tell you.
Oh man. Oh, I was trying to figure out who that was. So that's the coach from Jacksonville. I was trying to figure out who that was.
I think so. I think they're building.
Yeah, Monterica Warren. I was trying to figure out who that was. Because anytime we get a new basketball coach in the state, I want to know. And she black? I'm like, where she came from? Who was that?
Wait, at Jacksonville, what's her name? Not at Jacksonville no more?
This thing say Monterica Warren.
Oh, one second. Because I missed that. Wait.
Oh yeah, that was a wild take that they said on No Chill Sports a couple weeks ago that they were gonna go 11-1.
Who said that?
Cookman people. Who was on the show? Who was on the show?
Oh, she the ace. Okay, I was about to say, what's her name? Not at Jacksonville no more. I was about to be a little bit shocked. Yeah, she the assistant coach.
Okay. Because I was like, wait, a black coach? How long? That's
no, but the head coach at Jacksonville is black.
Okay. All right. So yeah. Listen, Crook. Well, I might as well put her ass up there since we done talked about home. Go ahead and put her on the show. That was a tweet. So that was a tweet, right? And when I saw the tweet, again, I don't think I'm following her. Yeah, I'm following her now. It just showed up on my timeline. I was like, who, huh? So yeah, I was a little, oh wait, I didn't even put it up. There she go. So I didn't even know.
Special Jennings is the head coach.
Okay. So I was like, new coach at Jason, what's going on? So that's cool. Anytime you got a black coach, I'm always gonna be behind that. Because we don't get a lot of opportunities. Well, I'm sorry.
You probably don't remember, but Special Jennings was at Xavier when the women's ball team went on that crazy run in the tournament.
Yeah.
She was the point guard. Coach Pressure almost took him through there when we played him in Jacksonville last year, though. I hope we play him again.
Oh, absolutely. Didn't we split with them?
The year before.
Okay. I feel like we should beat them and dominate them every time.
Yep.
But that's just me. J. Jennifer, we're gonna have a conversation in media day. I seen what you had posted. I know a mountain when I see one.
And I'm about to start looking at them crazy because they can't tell the difference between a mountain and a hill.
But I digress. Anything I missed tonight?
I think we
let's see. Hold on. So let's get back to the NBA because I just
yes,
something.
Yes, you did miss something.
Okay, what
Since my mother in the car, I'm just gonna say sexual relations at that school in Daytona.
Why?
Oh, jeez.
You you missed that one.
Um. Oh boy.
Um. The 76ers have entered the mix to try to get unrestricted free agent LeBron James.
Because why not? Why not? Why not?
As a
He
Knicks
ain't
fan,
That
going,
team
but
gonna
why
need
not?
Jared Hall.
Huh?
That team gonna need Jared Hall.
No, they got Jaylen Brown. He gonna end up doing all the heavy lifting.
Kendrick Perkins and Kevin Falk. What I
And they
missed?
got they still got Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah. So they, I mean, and he said he want to go somewhere where he's not the primary scorer.
But he got to put it in his mind. He got to change his game up.
He absolutely does. Oh, Rakeem Jackson is back outside.
Tariq Eason signed a 5-year, $81.5 million deal to go back to the Rockets.
Hold on, Mr. Jones. What's going on with Kendrick Perkins and Kevin Falk? I must have missed something.
Hey, shout out to Kate. Shout out to Big Perk for giving us a shot, giving us the a shout out on the NBA show on ESPN.
Now send them 100,000.
Exactly.
This ain't no beauty contest. You grab them people at ESPN by the neck. Tell them to give you $100,000 to send to Jackson. Oh, you know what? So I missed a lot of first take today because all right. Stephen A. Smith had a lot to say about the
about the Lakers.
About new look Lakers.
I want his hair to go ahead and finish falling out so he can retire and get off our TVs and leave us alone.
The new look Lakers is real melanin challenge.
They got reverse vitiligo.
Oh, white, they'll scare ghosts.
Rebuild a lot. He got rebuild vitiligo like Uncle Ruckus.
Yes. Listen, but he had something to say, and sometimes the messenger is more important than the message. Anybody else but him and Fat Bastard, I think the comments would have landed fine. I think it would have been perfectly okay. But you can't have the track record you have when it comes to black athletes and black women in media, and then make that comment, and then get upset with the white people that you courted to your platform. You can't get it done. This is what you asked for. Like, I don't get mad at people who get mad at me because I say shit about AD Ski Mask and Mike Norvell. I opened that door. I'm okay with you being upset with me about what I say. What I'm not so okay with is, when y'all agree with me. Then I get a little nervous. When white linear people agree with me too much, yeah, I get a little nervous.
Oh, shit. Is that for real?
So, hey, Mike, I like the energy. I like the show. I like the energy. Like I said, Knicks in 5 next year. Because ain't nobody do nothing to make the Knicks scared of them.
You right, Knicks. It took 5 decades for them to win one. I don't think they're gonna get 5 decades in 1 year next year. So
Ooh, I know your mama in the car, and that's why you showing that. Ooh.
I'm just saying. You saying Knicks in 5? 5 what? You gotta be
Game.
specific.
5 games. They're gonna win another title in 5 games. We know Orlando ain't gonna win nothing. Orlando might not make the playoffs.
Oh hell. Uh-oh.
Y'all
Really?
just re-signed Jonathan Isaac. Y'all re-signed Jonathan Isaac.
He wasn't the only one. We also re-signed Clark.
Yeah. And you brought back Vucevic. You brought
Yes.
back Vucevic.
Who is a very good center.
Again. Y'all might not be better than Atlanta.
Jonathan Isaac is 6'11" and can shoot. And we got him for Snickers.
Yeah, you got him on the cheap.
Everybody getting players for goddamn beans this year. And that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't.
Because a lot of players now, their deal is not going to be up until like either next year or the year after.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
Isaac signed a 1-year deal.
Jonathan Isaac signed a 1-year deal. I'm trying to pull up his stats.
He didn't play a lot.
I know he didn't play a lot because he sucked. He should have stayed his ass at Florida State.
Why? He's been a pro and making a pro check since he got drafted.
You're right. He is absolutely, you know what, you're 100%
With
right. He is
with the
making
same team.
with the same team going nowhere.
What you mean? We went to the playoffs last year and should have went past and should have been playing the damn Knicks.
If only you had Jonathan Isaac. And for everybody, listen, Marlo is my friend. We talk to each other kind of rough sometimes because sometimes you got to have
everybody
$15 million. I know you're fucking lying. I know I ain't just see that. I know.
Yeah.
See what?
Jonathan Isaac averages 2 point. You know what? See, this is why. You got to speak truth to power. Sometimes you got to make Marlo come. You got to drag him to the water so he can drag.
What are you dragging me to? I didn't say he was an all-star or a perennial player. He's 6'11".
Who's getting $15 million. $15 million.
No. He didn't sign no $15 million contract. He signed a 1-year deal.
1-year deal for like $5 million or something like that.
It ain't even that much.
His cap number last year was $15 million. Last year was $15 million.
In his defense, his coach last year sucked.
Yeah, he's gonna do a 1-year deal next year. So, so he was injured. But what is his normal stat? Let's go to his regular stats.
He's been injured every year he's been in the league.
But he got 15 million?
Not this year.
Oh, not this year. Okay.
I need y'all to understand I tell truth about my Seminoles more than anybody else.
That's you, because I'm a damn sure lie about my Rattlers.
We got some Seminoles in the league that are doing some big things. Howsoever, Jonathan Isaac is making us look bad. Not only with his play, but sometimes he say shit that maybe he shouldn't say.
That's on brand for the Seminoles, though.
Nah, his ass is dumb. Mm-mm.
Oh, side note, Jamie just called me Troy.
What he said?
It was wishing me an early happy birthday.
Oh, matter of fact, what is you doing for your birthday this weekend?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm going. I'm going on the boat Sunday.
Here?
Yeah, over in Hudson.
All right, let me figure out what I can work out with the blonde haired lady. Um, if we, you know what, if we don't do nothing this week, we definitely gonna do something next weekend. We definitely doing something next week.
Is that my week out? Hold on 1 second. Nope. Damn, I was hoping that was my week out. I was like, hey, I fly down there, but nah, I got one. I have 3 more days in this building.
Don't worry, we gonna listen. We gonna have a whole day in Bama, a whole day in Birmingham to act up, and apparently, I should not be allowed to go to the gas station to get food. Jennifer,
I had your back in that because I'm trying to figure out what you mean. Look, gas stations got the best food. I eat at one almost every day for lunch.
man, that Marlo can tell you that bowl was full of food.
Mm-hmm.
So
It
I don't know
was.
what she talking about.
The gas station I go to so often, if I walk in there and don't get my usual, they say no monster today. Shit.
So
Like, man, I
yeah,
just had one.
I'm glad. No, man,
The LA Quakers is goddamn diabolical, Mike. The
oh man, I just seen that.
LA
That's a good
Quakers,
one. That's
the
a good
LA
one.
Quakers is diabolical, bro.
That is a good one, though. Wait a minute. Did
and
somebody selling a
on point.
Magnumite pan for $300? People done lost their fucking mind.
I just, I'm gonna Google how much season tickets are for the Lakers.
And you gonna start cussing. Go ahead and get
They
ready.
gonna go down.
Deal with this team.
They gonna go
Hey,
down.
Yo, that's
$6,000 to $10,000 per
I
seat in
just
the
told
upper
you.
level.
Yep.
I know fucking Palooka.
what is this?
Season
Season
tickets for the Lakers.
like in the
Lakers
upper
tickets.
Oh,
is
speaking of
6,000 to
which,
10,000.
you know what? I think I could buy my season tickets back for my Jaguars since I beat them.
I'm gonna have to take ass to a couple Bucks games.
Just
Y'all
send him
play
with his
Philly
uncle
this year?
so you don't be in there looking crazy.
Ash is a Philly fan now. When it comes to pro sports, Ash is a front runner.
Ash can't come to no goddamn Philly Bucks game. I sure hate to have him escorted out.
How you gonna have my baby get escorted out? Ash
I can see
Troy,
Marlon.
he's
I can
like,
see
Troy,
Marlon say, what you
Troy,
doing?
your boy is at the front gate.
Ash do know.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, time out. We did not ask you this question for another day. What did you do when you went down there to get Ash?
So he had a good. By the time I got down there, he had a good day. So that was not an issue anymore. But I had to tell his mama. I got this thing about don't disrespect your mom. Like if I hear about it, I'm punching in your throat. Like we're not doing that. So I went down there, and when I got there, he had a day today, and we talked about it. I had to talk to him, which means she whooped him, and we had a better day. I said, okay, that was you. My punishment still stands. So I ain't punch him in his throat, but we are very clear. Disrespecting your mama in public, disrespecting your mama, period. Get you punched in the throat. So we had a come to Jesus moment, and we cool.
Okay.
So all y'all that want to run to go tell I don't believe in whooping my children. I don't. But you not
But 2 chops to the throat is just enough.
But sometimes an ass whooping is the only appropriate response.
It is because that means that you mean business.
Like again, I'm also not a person that's going to say, no, beat your kids, yes. But sometimes an ass whooping is absolutely Atlanta just lost to Washington is the only appropriate response. Like that's just it. Because there's no way you can
You can't
have a
justify that, man.
conversation about something like that or talk about it and get no, your ass need to hurt, and then we gonna talk about this shit. Well, what
My
was it? It's a negative stimuli and a positive stimuli. I'm gonna whoop your ass, and you gonna remember this ass whooping, and you gonna remember what you did wrong, and we gonna never have to have this conversation again.
I will remember to this day. My oldest son was living with me, and I told him about ain't no the devil is a lie. My oldest son, he was taking long showers, and he wasn't cleaning up his room. So I had made a little comment because I'm funny. I was like, man, quit going in the bathroom and jacking your dick in the shower all night long. It don't take that long. And I walked out. This motherfucker gonna tell me I can get a girl to do that. I don't have to do that.
Oh wow!
In
Excuse me?
2.5 seconds, he was 13 years old. In 2.5 seconds, I had him jacked up against that wall. I
And
didn't
then Troy goes say, "I'm gonna knock your ass between the goddamn washer and dryer."
Washer and
his
dryer.
ass in the room, and I said, "Clean up your motherfucking room." I said, "Don't you ever fucking talk to me like that again, and stay your ass away from the fast ass girls." Why did I sound like his mama? And then I went outside and called my mom, crying. How about this boy almost made me kill him? I swear to God, I almost killed him. Mom
I
gonna say,
had Peyton.
Why do I want my
I had
seats to
Peyton.
be?
She didn't want to. I mean, one time not so with Peyton. This is after I got divorced, and I was still living in Oak Cliff, in my 2-bedroom apartment. And so Peyton had her own room when she come up to visit. So I told her, like, hey, when you come here, before we leave to go back to Corsicana, you got to clean your room up. And she had this look on her face like, I don't want to clean my room up. You can clean it up. And I knew that what she wanted to say. And I just gave her this, I just gave her the death stare, like, I will, little girl, I know I don't whoop you like that, but I will fuck you up. I had to tell her mama, she's like, what did you do? I said, I damn near hemmed her up try to hem her up in her bed, because what you're not gonna do is disrespect me in my house. I don't care if me and your mama is, we divorced or anything like that. If your mama even say something that you was acting out, I will be in Corsicana to take care of business. Your mama can say, well, I've already took care of that. Okay, just like what you said, Troy, that's your punishment.
yeah.
This is coming from me. Because it can't just be one sided. It has to be both sides.
Because what'll end up happening is they'll manipulate one side against the other to get out of getting in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever
Yep.
do y'all mean? Y'all beat y'all children? Oh my gosh. I can't believe y'all
And
do
you
that.
staying in the car with Ann?
I will fuck my child up. I will fuck both of my kids up.
Don't let Marlo lie to
She
y'all.
she was over here asleep and perked up when I said that.
I know. I don't care who tell it.
Danny.
Ain't nobody beat Troy beating his children.
I would, man, look.
I know. See, this is
I
why.
will fuck up my child and then send
Mama
you
Ann
back
say
to
the
your
worst
mama
thing is Marlo.
No, she don't.
I will
I ain't gonna
fuck up
tell
my
you what
child
she
and send
said.
her back to her mama and tell her I did it.
She don't believe I beat no kids. I know she don't.
Danny. What's up, Danny?
Hello. How are y'all?
Hey, Dan.
How was the dinner?
Huh?
How was the dinner?
Man, it was so good. I'm so full. When I tell y'all, I'm finna sleep so good because I've been going this week. But the event was
That we was
excellent.
talking about.
We had a great time. We had a great dinner. We had a great conversation. Um, yeah, I love what I do, so I'm happy.
So we talked about
What,
Jaylen Brown.
what did you just say, lady? My mama just said you ain't gotta beat them. I'm not finna talk to you right now, lady. I'm just gonna say I disagree with you. You
you,
you done
you
you became a punk.
so we were talking about Jaylen Brown and why people don't
They
really.
tend to do that with grandchildren, Marlo, because my daddy tried to kill all of us at least twice, and then grandkids
Oh,
come around and you yell at them, and he come around the corner like you did something wrong. Excuse me?
exactly.
He told me one
Exactly.
day, my sister told me to keep her kids. I'm a drill sergeant when I had kids. If you got a bedtime, you ain't finna miss that shit with me. Go take a bath, go to bed. And the woman was like, I want my iPad. And I was like, no, you going to bed. And here he come. And you give her an iPad. Are
You
you
know what
picking
I mean?
them on me, sir? Because if you watching them, I can just go to bed and you can figure it out.
Have y'all seen
No,
that clip with Boosie and his son, and his son didn't want to touch the fish, and Boosie had look at it and then look on his face like, motherfucker, that's a goddamn fish.
Man,
Oh
look,
Lord.
listen, it's man. I just say this. I just say this. I don't know for sure, but I know if Marlo got in trouble at his house, it was time to go home to make sure I ain't getting no trouble. That's all I'm gonna say.
You um
listen to what I'm telling y'all. The fact that Troy and Marlo been knowing each other and been together this long, I, I just, you know what, you know what. That's how I know God exists. Cause I know y'all was some hellions.
Wait a
I was,
I
minute.
I
just
was
know it.
I was a good child.
Oh,
I didn't get in no trouble.
bullshit.
you was
what?
good. You was. Hey, just because you didn't get in trouble don't mean you was good. It
Oh,
just mean
oh,
you
oh, wait
didn't
a
get
minute.
caught.
Wait. No. Troy is a fibber and the truth is not in him. I can't believe he say he
That's
ain't
why
get
I
into.
said
I remember your mama was threatening to whoop everybody for some stuff you did. Now I was just a guest.
You were just an innocent bystander.
What? Wasn't nowhere near the situation when the wrongdoing was done. But I'm gonna get blamed for it. Oh no, ma'am. It was him.
listen, I grew up with all boys. And I was 6 years old and finally had a little cousin that was a girl. When I tell you I was a hellion, I was doing the dumbest of dumb stuff because all the boys were doing dumb stuff. So I'm finna go out here with the boys. That's how I already y'all two are crazy as hell and y'all grown men. I just know. I know.
Yeah,
Again,
I
yeah.
just
I done
listen.
told you. I told Troy the
I
story.
ain't
I told Troy the story about
I
me
just
getting whooped with a
I know
goddamn Hot Wheels truck
y'all
by my mama.
y'all got stories that we ain't ever heard. I just know it. I'm just waiting. I'm gonna have to come down to
Yeah.
Tampa.
It'll have to
We're
be.
gonna have to meet up somewhere. We're gonna have to get us some cocktails, some beers, and some cigars and sit out and pitch a tent. Troy, you're gonna have to get you another tent, brother. We about to
listen,
have story time.
some of them stories
Well,
ain't gonna get told till I go meet my maker.
Hey, Jamal, we down for it? You down for it?
Boy, it's third time I give it. I got stories I can't say because that statute of limitations ain't up.
You know what I'm saying? So
See what
I'll
I'm
tell
saying?
my stories. I'll tell my stories, man. Shoot.
oh man.
Now I can
Hey,
tell them in person. I ain't finna tell them on no damn internet.
Yeah, I'm from the
Get
hood too.
together.
Crook.
And
I'm from the hood too. Shoot, I got whooped with a goddamn Hot Wheels track.
listen.
Like Plow say, I'm from the hood though. I'm from the hood though. I mean, really, really, really from the hood though.
So, hey man, listen. I want to thank everybody for coming out. I know the topic was kind of heavy today, but we always like to try and give you a spoonful of sugar to make the medicine go down, because we wanted to have a conversation. So I'm glad we were able to do that. Oh, it's Thursday. What am I doing? What am I doing? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Listen, Marlo, what you got for us this week? In front of your mama, what you got for us this week? This gonna be good and clean this week.
Mama earmuffs. Mama earmuffs. Why you not doing it? Sexual relations with that school in Daytona. Somebody said that they're gonna win 11 games. Not in football. They might win 11 games in some bowling, uh, ping pong, tiddlywinks, marbles. But that's only if they playing 50. So yeah, whoever made that prediction, get a tall glass, fill it with chlorine, and get a short straw. Put your face in it. Sip it till it's gone. Besides that, I hope everybody have a great Fourth. My birthday on Monday. Uh, I don't turn up like I used to. I'm gonna do a little something. And yeah, I hope everybody, you know, celebrate 250 years of this great country of ours. I don't know no other one, so this got to be the best one ever. So yeah, happy Independence.
Oh man, you know what that was like. Jamal, you were still with us? Danny, what you got for us this week?
yeah, I'm so tired.
Oh damn!
I don't even know what to do
I was
with
gonna be.
myself. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no!
What happened?
I don't have nothing
Oh
to crash
yeah.
out about this week. I really don't. Y'all know my job has been driving me insane. Um, I finally got my transfer request granted, so I'm out of there in like 13 days. Only 6 of them are working days. So I'm good. I honestly feel an immense, and I haven't had a headache today. I have probably had a headache every day, even on my off days, for the past 7 months. Every single day, I either wake up with a headache, I go to bed with a headache. Nothing but stress. But I'm feeling good now. Be in a better place, a better situation. I'm funnier when I'm not stressed out. I know that's hard to believe. Um, but the only thing that has bothered me that I've seen today was that situation in Florida, in the Walmart parking lot, where where the black lady, not entirely sure how old she is, shot the army vet. So now, yeah, so it is a classic case of staying your ground in Florida. She was at her car. He was pretty much chasing her around the car. would not let her enter her car to leave. She pulled the gun, told him to back up. What y'all think he did?
But
Kept going, and she dropped his ass in the parking lot. So now your normal stand your ground castle doctrine, everybody should have the right to bear arms crowd and said, wait, this is murder. No, it is not. It's not murder. He was preventing her from getting in her vehicle and leaving. If he was that upset over a part to the point where he thought it was illegal, then he could have sat in his car and called the police. He could have just stayed in his car in general. He could have went in the store and got Walmart LP and let them handle it. But did he do that? No. And I'm going to always be a proponent of black women. Get your concealed carry. Learn how to shoot. Don't argue with them. Fucking shoot them. So, of course, she has not been arrested. I think she's probably home. And I am 90% convinced that there are not going to be charges filed. There's cell phone video of people who are recording the incident. Walmart has amazing cameras. Y'all probably have never noticed them, but those aisles that sit up on top of the building, those are cameras in those. So 90% positive, 90% positive that the only reason why I'm not 100% positive because I don't know what county this happened in. But I am 90% positive that this ain't no charges are gonna be filed. It's free to leave people the fuck alone. We all have instances of road rage. A lady got mad at me today because her car couldn't go over 30. I didn't realize it, so I sped up too fast. And then when I got over, she shot a bird at me. I laughed and kept going. It's fucking road rage. We all need to go home and be safe. So, black women, if you do not have a weapon, get one. Get your concealed carry if you live in a concealed carry state. Take a self-defense class so you can learn how to shoot and not hurt yourself. Cool? Got y'all. Y'all be safe. Love y'all. My sentiment ain't gonna change. I don't give a fuck that America is 250 years old. Empires only don't make it past 250 years. So as always, fuck that orange motherfucker that's in the White House. Punch a motherfucking Nazi and crash out when people have you fucked up. I'm Lord Jamal. See y'all on Tuesday.
And in Florida, thanks to Ron the Dum Dum, you don't have to have a concealed carry to conceal
Oh yeah,
carry in Florida.
he did change that up.
Yeah. So as long as the weapon is legally yours, you good. And the person with CWPs, I got mine before all of this happened. I don't leave the house without my shit. Cause if it's gonna be me or you, it's always gonna be me. I'm going home at the end of the day.
Mr. Jones, if they arrested her, it won't survive a stand your ground hearing.
Yeah, it is not going to survive because even before she shot him, she gave him ample enough time to get in his car and leave. And even after she pulled the gun, she still said, back up. And he still decided, I guess you fucking bulletproof, sir.
He still decided to fuck around and found out.
Yeah.
Bingo.
And then here's the thing: in Florida, they made the stand your ground law, so you are not obligated to retreat. She was retreating out of courtesy. She could have been popped him, but again,
he warned him.
Yep, we'll get into that stuff later.
Yeah, we'll talk that because more is gonna come out. It just happened today. I've only seen like 2 video angles. The 2 angles I've seen, yeah, it I hope he had his life insurance policy paid up.
They're not paying out for that, but I digress.
No, they're not. Go for
He gave that man a good dose of lead-ceiling. That's what she did.
She only shot him once, but which tells me she had been trained. Cause she caught him one time, she dropped him, sent a mass, put the gun down, and stood there and waited on the police to get there.
Like you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. Danny, what you got for us this week?
Hey, listen here. Leave people alone. Okay? Can we do that? Can we just leave people alone? Especially me? Y'all talking about messing with a woman, baby, I'm menopausal. I will I will send you to meet your maker accidentally on purpose. I'm trying to tell y'all, people keep messing with me. I don't like it because it makes me want to get out of character, right? But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be cordial. I'm going to continue to handle my business. Okay. Um, and the reason I say that is because I know like my purpose is greater than your BS. It just is. That's what keeps me. Y'all better be lucky I love Jesus. Because if I didn't, I probably wouldn't even have a job. I wouldn't. Because I know myself. Um, but I also know that there are a lot of things that I have dealt with, gone through, and all of that. And it's made me a better person because I'm learning how to better control. It's not like I have a bad temper, but I will like I can say some stuff that'll get with you. Like you ain't finna just talk to me crazy. But um I think some people know like I have been really bothered by a situation that had happened a couple of weeks ago. And it's not that the person didn't do what they said they were going to do. Like that happens all the time. So but my disappointment and um my frustration, my anger is in how people present themselves. um if you know that that is not who you truly are, please stop presenting yourself to be someone that you're not, because when you get called out on it, ultimately you will get called out on it. Ultimately you will get found out. And when you do, your only option is either to fess up and tell the truth, or it's going to be to duck and dodge, right? You're going to make little appearances and show up because you don't want to seem like you are untruthful. But a lie don't care who tell it. And if you lie or you prey on people's needs to make yourself feel better, you are a piece of grade A dripping trash can juice garbage. We have to get to the point where we can be honest with ourselves, honest with others, and but still understand that when people have needs, it's not to be preyed on. It's not to be lied to and taken advantage of. It is they're in position where if you're able to help them, then help them. But if you see that as an opportunity to make yourself look better, baby, go sit down. Don't open up people's hopes and aspirations and pray on on these people because you feel like selling them the dream that they have. Again, it costs you nothing to be an honest individual, but it can cost you everything to tell a lie. So I and I don't know why this situation has bothered me so much. I don't know. No, I lied. I do know why. And I'm not going to say what happened, the extent of what happened, but just know like I'm not for sale. My kids ain't for sale. The organizations that I work for or with, they're not for sale either. And neither is this fucking show. Neither is this network. I, don't come for me, but definitely don't come for my people either. Don't come and try to tell me nothing about nobody else. Cause I'm asking questions. Especially when it comes to my brothers on this show. You ain't finna tell on me. I'ma go straight to them and tell them what happened. But I'm also speaking for the women that have gone through some BS over a dude who thinks that a woman in sports or a woman in communications or whatever, fundraising, like we can't make decisions for ourselves. So, yes, I'm still pissed because of how things went down. And I really don't have to protect this person's reputation or his image, but just know that I know that others know that you didn't do right. And so that's a really law. I know I took this left and all of that great stuff, but I'm just like, it bothers me. It bothers me because why? Why are we lying to each other? We supposed to be helping each other out. So that being said, dollar sign juice right for you. Go ahead, make your donations, order your juices from me, and let's rock and roll. Let's support each other. I
And we
mean,
got
yeah, there's women out here running major game also, yes, but that ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a situation that happened that was not right.
oh EA
Don't do that.
EA
Like
EA.
you
Not
taking
that.
things in a way that ain't, and if you know me, I'm not, there's no game here either. So we not finna do this what aboutism BS either, EA. Like we not doing that.
This is not that EA. This is a situation that hmm. So because it's Danny, I ain't gonna delve into it, but I'll say this. There are people who feel that they can use them. I'll put it this way. You ain't got a lot to kick it, Craig. And it appears that Craig was lying to kick it. I think that's the best way to say that. And not only was he lying to kick it, he came on this network and tried to shame people while he was lying to kick it. And I don't have time to delve into people's bullshit, but when people bring up stuff, I'll be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And again, if that's what you got to do, that's your thing. But don't mess with the people here. It's not needed. But again, that's Danny's stuff to tell. But yeah, it is what it is.
And the
Doc,
only reason I'm not saying more is because I'm not trying to embarrass the person, even though I could. Or I
Doc,
could just call him out on his BS. I haven't done that, but keep trying me. You might get a different version.
Doc, what you got for us this week?
Well, we still doing predictions. So we did we did the SAC last night. Sunday we gonna do the independent the D2 NAIA independents. So that means we got Flomo, we got Lincoln, Missouri, we got West Virginia State, we got Texas College, and we got Langston University that's up on deck. And then afterwards, we'll get it to the CIAA, and then right before media day, we'll start up with the SWAC West, and then we'll end with the SWAC East. So that is what we got going on coming up. next week. So this weekend I won't do a show tomorrow. Won't do a show on Saturday. We'll be back on Sunday. We'll be back on Sunday night. And like I said, what Danny said, I know about it. And like I said, that's something like that I would have to deal with myself. But other than that, I only recognize the independence for my black people as June 19th, 1865. I do not care about 4th of July, except for eating barbecue and popping off fireworks. Other than that, I really don't care too much about the country turning 250 years old, because this country has a lot of dirt on itself, and it's been put out in the open. But other than that, for those, if you didn't see the other day where those people was climbing up the Empire State Building and planted that flag, I like the flag, but climbing up there was crazy as hell. And I think they only got a trespass charge on that one, if I'm not mistaken. And that was just, that was crazy. But y'all, if you going out celebrating this weekend, man, make sure y'all be careful out there. Don't drink and drive, especially in Mississippi, because I know they're gonna have some roadblocks, some checkpoints out that way. And please do not get on the lakes and try to drink and swim or be on a boat on a lake. That is the quickest way to say sayonara to yourself.
And I don't want to see no black people on that lake in fucking Atlanta. Just don't do it.
Oh my
Just
God!
don't.
Please no.
No, do not go to Lake Lanier. No.
Stay away from Lake
Don't go to
Lanier.
Lake Lanier.
Please.
Don't go up there.
All we do is die when we go there.
No. We don't need to go there.
Just let it not be us this year. Let them have that shit on their own. Don't go.
Yeah, here in Dallas, if you're in the DFW area, please don't go to Grapevine Lake or Lake Louisville, because those are two death traps that I'm tired of hearing about on the news all the time. Stay your ass on the boat, have your life jacket, or just stay docked. Just stay docked and party on the beach. It doesn't do justice if you want to say sayonara to yourself. But we still got 2 weeks left to Media Day. I'm still doing my donation call out. We are at, I think I got $270 left to raise. So let's get to it, and I'm cutting it off on July the 12th. So it is July 2nd. We have 10 days left to make this happen. I've always done right by everybody that watches my show and watch this show right here, and I always bring y'all the scoop, the pictures, the videos, everything, the interviews. When we go to Media Day, like I said, this is my 4th year going, and let's continue. $sign HBCU Overdrive for the Cash App, or you can send it through PayPal at David Smith 1925. And for those that don't know, yes, that is my real name. But as always, y'all be blessed and y'all be safe, and hug on your loved ones. You know what? I might do an ice bucket challenge just because, some that, I ain't saying nobody in my family had ALS, but it's tending to affect a lot of black people now. Crash out on your kids at the penitentiary. Be easy.
One thing, Troy, I forgot.
Yeah.
Fuck Sony. How the hell you gonna take disc drives away, make everything digital, and then still want to charge $70 for a fucking game? Fuck y'all.
Oh wait, and the movies that you bought on the PlayStation Network may not be your movies after next year.
See, but
Oh
no, I
wow.
already knew that. That's why I never jumped virtual. No, I still got DVD. We are DVD house over here.
So, but yeah. Woo. I don't have a whole lot for y'all this week. We said a lot this week. We said a lot. And we gave a lot of news. I want to say this. As the year gets closer and closer, I'm starting to have a little bit more faith in Florida State athletics. Not because of who's there now, but the boosters organization has made some changes. And I know why the changes are being made. So I'm hopeful. So if you see me saying those by 10 a little bit more than I was early in the year, it's a reason behind that. Also, I need people to understand I got to live here. I am in the FAMU arena on a regular basis. I am with the fan base on a regular basis. We being Florida State people and Rattler Nation, understand I don't take what we do lightly. I take great care in the stories that we tell because the stories need to be told and they need to be told well. Everything when it comes to Florida A&M, when it comes to Florida State people being in their spaces, need to be done well. If you do the jobs well, you will be a FAMU hero. Just do them well. And if you do excellent jobs, you will be a legend. So as we go into another week where I have questions about what's going on here and what's going on there, I have some issues. I do. I have some issues. I'm looking at other institutions make changes. Hampton is getting a $2 million upgrade to their stadium. Ooh, what I wouldn't love for Bragg Memorial to get $2 million worth of bathroom work done. I would love it. So do the job well. I'm imploring you. There isn't it. I don't know how hard the job is. I'm not in athletics. I'm in media. And in media, when we look at athletics, it is a results-oriented business. I don't get the opportunity to tell people, well, you know, it's coming. It's coming. No. People want to see results. This is a problem. You showed up. You fixed the problem. That's it. That is literally my job. Your job is to make sure I know the problem will be fixed on X date, or there is a plan in place to fix problem by X date or whatever time frame that may be. And it is very rare that I have criticisms of anything going on at FAMU. But this isn't criticism. And this criticism is because I'm a no. And I've said on this platform, if you was there in Tallahassee when I was there, you know the culture. You know what it can be. You've seen the greatness. There's no excuse for mediocrity. Point blank, period. Let's do the work, man. Let's do the work. We got a lot of stuff that we can do to make this thing great. But that's my time. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Again, check out Doc at HBCU Overdrive on Sunday. Gonna do the CIAA. Myself, Lord Jamal, Danny, Marlo. Tell Mama I said hey.
And
I want everybody to have a
and,
nice, safe.
and fuck that school in Daytona, cause she ain't by me right now.
That's what I thought. That's kind of what I thought. Everybody have a safe weekend.
Fuck that school in Baton Rouge.
And we will see y'all this week. This week, I am starting by hook or crook the Legacy series. I done sent the email to the athletic department. Now I'm just gonna drop him a DM and see if I can get him on the show. You were warned. But for everybody here at Fat Mouth Sports, I want to thank y'all. Love the fact that y'all love the show. We are out.
Bye, y'all.